Hi, Sandy.
Hi, it's Dave.
Hi, it's Kirk.
Welcome to the ADK Rock and Metal channel, and today we're going to be talking and discussing the song Hail to the King by Avenged Sevenfold. But before we do that, just a quick word from this video's sponsor. Okay, so Avenged Sevenfold. This is a band that has been around for a while. So 1999, have been actually associated with various styles. And we've talked about bands that have transitioned styles through the years. And this is probably one of the biggest ones that have done that. Yeah. If you look at them, they were early metalcore. There was almost like hardcore punk elements if you listen to their first album. They then moved into a traditional metal zone when they did like City of Evil and Beast and the Harlot and stuff like that.
A bit of like Guns N' Roses type direction.
Elements. The album we're talking about is kind of almost a hard rock album is where this song came off. So this is Hail to the King, came off the 2013 album, and this album has almost been done as a tribute to their influences, and they actually said that when they wrote this album. So this was all about tribute to the bands, and there are songs on here, I can't remember what, there is one song on here which is basically Metallica's Sad But True.
Yeah.
Literally, the structure of the song is Metallica's Sad But True. The riff is Sad But True with just a slight inflection to the point where people were listening to it. When the album came out, people were like, they've just ripped off Metallica's Sad But True. They've just ripped off Machine Head's this, and they were literally naming the songs that they sounded like.
Do you remember?
And they just turned around and went, no, this is a tribute. We have actually intentionally taken influence from these songs and done our own songs that have, because these bands all influence us.
What was that Kid Rock song that used Sad But True? That Rock, do you remember that? Around 2000.
Oh God, yeah. I don't know.
Great song.
Kid Rock just needs a punch in the face. He's a twat. I can't stand that bloke. Anyway, come on, Kid Rock, bring it on.
Hail to the King.
Dickhead. Right.
He was jealous because he was married to Pamela Anderson.
Oh no, the guy's a complete racist piece of shit. He's a complete dirtbag. I mean, he's the one that he loves Trump, but he hates all other people. He's just a complete and utter twat. So bring it. Anyway, right. Let's talk about. Come on, please. Hopefully, let's trend that. Let's get that viral. Let's not. Let's talk about this song. So the way we're going to do this, we've obviously gone away. We've watched the video. We've made our notes. And we're going to talk about it by section, but we're going to let you see what we're talking about. So we're going to do the first minute of the song. So from minute 0 to minute 1, play it for you now. Okay, so the very first minute, this is quite a big build up into this song. So for me, it's a great flowing lead. And watching Sinister Gates play this live, he's just like, it's such an, he just wanders around the stage, just finger tapping this thing out. It's nice and progressive. It's, for me, very Load era Metallica. dun, 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 dun. I mean, this is Metallica at this point.
Do you think?
Fuck yeah, this is the most Metallica. It's a jam style video. I love that though.
It's thunderstruck by AC/DC at the beginning, isn't it? But I do love that riff where you pans.
Oh, they did.
I love that. And I'm surprised, even to the point where I was thinking, is this actually a guilty pleasure? Why have I got a smirk on my face?
Yeah.
Because it's so enjoyable.
It's a drop D tuning as well, so I like it because it's just you just barcode it. It's such a good one to play the rhythm on. It's such a fun one to just jam it. But I love the fact the video just looks like they're all just in the studio just jamming out, having fun with it.
I like a good extended intro as well, and
it builds
well. And the panning of the two guitars.
Yeah,
can you imagine when they first got the mastering back and put headphones on? I bet they were all made up with that. Love that technique, you know, when you put an album on.
First minute.
Not bad on that. Yeah, I'm glad I've had the recap from you two. But yeah, Avenged Sevenfold, unsurprisingly not a band I've heard much about or know much about, but yeah, really good opening riffs. Really, really enjoyed them. And I'll put this, you know, that makes it a very accessible track. So I overall, I really enjoyed it, but it does start with those catchy, simple opening riffs, hooky riffs.
How good is the drum groove? I noticed it's the only album he played on. Aaron Ilje, is he called?
Yes, he was. I think before he came in, I could get this wrong.
The guy who died. What was he called?
The Rev.
The Rev.
So we had the Rev, and then obviously after the Rev, they had fill-in drummers. So Mike Portnoy.
Portnoy was on one point.
He just did it live. He never went on the album. This guy came in for the album, and then they never really quite settled on drummers.
It's just a simple groove. It's even like a 2-beat groove. It just works so well.
It's like dun 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 dun. They literally just, as you said, AC/DC, Metallica, stuff like that. It's load era rock.
Love it.
But let's play minutes 1 to minute 2.
Watch your tongue or have it cut from your head. Save your life by keeping whispers unsaid. Children roam the streets now, orphans of war. Bodies hanging in the streets to adore. Oil flames will carve a path in chaos, bringing daylight to the night. Death is riding into town with armor. They come to take all your rights. Hail to the king. Hail to the world. Kneel to the crown. Stand in the sun. Hail to the king.
Okay, so we're into this kind of first. This is where it really kicks in. I love the weighty bass line. Boom, 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 boom.
Can we just do the riff one more time? Sorry.
But you've got that, but because you've got the guitar going, and you've got the. It's brilliant.
This is not Never Buying the Wascocks. What's intro round, is it? That's what it sounds like. You're supposed to be standing up, not supposed to be looking quizzical at you. Avenged Sevenfold.
It's such a great song, though. And I love how I love Okay.
Drop D. Yeah, sorry.
But you then get the vocals coming in. So you've got M. Shadows comes in, and his vocals are aggressive, but they're very clean. He's got like a snarly bite to his like, cut your hand and have you come from your head. It's like really bite. It's that classic, almost Guns N' Roses-esque attack, if you like, from the vocal delivery, which I thought was brilliant. It's classic metal. We do a half step up in the pre-chorus, so we change the pitch, which I love, because it would have been really easy to not have to do that, but by just changing that the pitch that they're going for, and then straight into that first chorus. So, hail to the king, it's a sing-along. It's anthemic arena rock.
It's always amusing, isn't it, when it's an American band and they're singing about honouring a king.
Yeah. Could be talking about Elvis, who knows?
Yeah, true. Yeah. I mean, I didn't realise how much...
Here's the king.
Is it me, or there's a huge Iron Maiden influence?
Yeah, that's what I've put. Yeah, it was
clearly Iron Maiden.
Very Maiden feel, and it's that sing-along anthemic chorus. But yeah, I got Maiden vibes. You said classic metal,
yeah,
Maiden-esque.
And the chorus has those like orgasmic guitar harmonies, to go with the vocals as well, doesn't it? Which Iron Maiden are kings of. Kings of Metal.
But I love the fact you come out of that chorus and it's like, hell. I mean, this is
written for a stadium.
This is
festival crowd, isn't it?
But you can imagine if they were an unsigned band or something trying to do that in the local Club 85 thing, like Metal to the Masses or saying, "Hail to the King, hail!" And there'd be like one guy at the back going, "Hail!"
And if it was here, it'd be the friendliest fist raising ever, wouldn't it?
I need some help on this one. How are your voices tonight? Can you sing along? I said, can you sing along?
Yeah. Then,
No!
do.
Okay. Yeah. Let's kick into the next one. So we got minutes 2 to minutes 3 to play for you.
Blood is spilled while holding keys to the throne. Born again, but it's too late to atone. No mercy from the edge of the blade. Dare escape and learn the price to be paid. Let the water flow with shades of red now. Arrows black out all the light. Death is riding into town with armor. They come to grant you your rights. Hail to the king. Hail to the one. Kneel to the crown. Stand in the sun. Hail to the king.
Okay, yeah, so actually I did jump ahead. So that was the post-chorus bit with the crowd chanting. Sorry. It's the simple, I think for me, really, there isn't anything we haven't heard already so far in the songs. We're just getting a little bit of repeat of it. We've got the great catchy rhythm riff. We're into that second chorus. And the great thing, by the time, if this is the first time you've ever heard the song, you get to that second chorus, you already know what that chorus is. You hear it once, by the time the second chorus is, you start singing along with it because it's so catchy. It's a really big earworm for it as a band.
I said it's an accessible track. It's the first time I've heard it, and I can still remember it. And despite your
Sorry, we won't do it anymore. Let him speak.
Yeah, too much
I've got
coffee.
nothing else to say, but yeah, because I didn't get the brief for the project, so
Can I
I have so many things to do. So many places to spin.
Question at this point, mate. If this had come out 10 years earlier in 2003, or a bit earlier, do you remember when that Sum 41 single came out? And like the end of it is this tribute to Judas Priest. What's it called?
Fat Lip is the song, but I love that bit.
But,
yeah.
I mean, but you knew they weren't being serious, even though they like Maiden and Priest. If that had come out around that time, you wouldn't think these were being serious. You'd think a bit like, what's that band called that kind of parody the cock rock era? Steel Panther. Did you know, especially M Shadows with the sunglasses, just the way they're doing it, it's like, I know you said that they're honouring their influences. It's almost like they've gone on Stars in Our Eyes. Do you remember that show on ITV? It's like, we're going to be a heavy metal band from the 80s.
I can see the comparisons of that Sum 41 section.
Yeah, there is an element of that, I think. Okay, let's play into minutes 3 to minute 4 for you. Okay, so this is where we're going into the solo section. So we've got this big gang chant, goes into the nice solo. We get this we're intro to the solo followed by this great rhythm, lead solo, full of expression, but it's not a shredding solo, which I thought was great. It was
Yeah, it's a lot of fog into this.
It was a lot of
It's extravagant.
it's almost like a melody lead line rather than an actual solo, which I thought was great. So
This guy can play, can't he?
this guy can do that in his sleep. This was not a tough lead job for him. This is the sort of one, almost like if he'd been a session musician and been given the sheets, or they'd go play the song to him beforehand and go, cool, got it. I go play this.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a lot. But again, this is where the solo serves the song. It doesn't, it's not sitting ahead of the riff, or it's not like you've had to come up with a whole section that feels like it's different. But it's also honouring the tributes of the bands that he's talking about before. The only way that it could have been even more Metallica-y kind of solo is if you put more of a wah on it.
Yeah.
Put a wah on it, then you go, Kirk Hammett then. So, but there's always the Angus Young lead that you talk about, AC/DC.
You have reminded me of, do you know when a song where the solo doesn't serve it? Jump by Van Halen obviously is mainly keyboard based.
Yeah.
Just listen how that fucking solo comes into that song from nowhere. It's like they change the whole song just so you can get some
Just
finger
so you
tapping
shred,
in.
yeah.
It's a great solo, but it doesn't serve the song, whereas this one does. And I'm just thinking, you know, like 3 minutes 52, the solo ends. And at that point, when M Shadows comes back in, I'm like, this could be Manowar. Honestly, and they even have a song, don't they, called, well, they've got an album called Kings of Metal. I'm sure they've got a song called...
Hail to England is an album, isn't it?
Yeah, they've got an album called Hail to England, and then have they also got a song called Hail to the King?
Quite possibly, not a
But did you?
fan.
I mean, like this is.
I didn't pick Manowar, but I don't know enough about Manowar.
It's definitely trad
apart from
Manowar,
there's just a
isn't it?
lot of loincloth in there.
But it's like, how could this? You can't believe this band were once had hardcore punk in the sound. But
This is the transition of this band.
and there's nothing wrong with that, is there? I mean, like another band who get a lot of shit for that. Bring Me the Horizon. I mean, Christ, they're unrecognisable, but they're always like 2 years ahead of the trend.
But the only thing I will say about Avenged Sevenfold is watching them now. I watched a video from them playing a live festival recently, and they don't feel like they want to be there. So the rhythm guitarist turned up, and he was wearing. It was either a tracky bottoms.
Zacky Vengeance is called.
Zacky Vengeance, tracky bottoms, and a t-shirt that had tears in it and paint on it. He looked like he'd been doing some decorating and turned up and started playing guitar. I'm like, you lazy fucker, you're putting on a show. Don't just stroll around, play guitar and looking bored. If you're going to do that, I want my fucking money. I don't care if you can play the song.
Well,
I'm here for a show, mate. I'm not here to watch you just be bored on stage.
Toby from Buried on Sunday, our friends in that band, and he loves this band, and he hates the new album because they've gone in a Mr. Bungle direction, apparently, haven't they?
They're a bit all over the place at the moment,
I mean, Christ, they just keep changing.
It depends on what their influences are.
How can you go from fucking Manowar to Mr. Bungle?
What did you think of the solo, Andy?
Don't know.
It's a solo, it didn't stand out for you, did it? It's like,
Well, yeah, I'm sure it served the song rather than putting me off the song, and you know, it obviously wasn't showbait. Otherwise, I noted that down, but yeah, can't remember.
Okay, let's do the last minute of the song. So minutes 4 to minute 5. Play that for you.
There's a taste of fear when the henchmen call. Iron fist to tame the limb. Iron fist to claim it all. Hail to the king. Hail to the one. Kneel to the crown. Stand in the sun. Hail to the king. Hail to the one. Kneel to the crown. Stand in the sun. Hail to the king.
Okay, so for the last minute song, we go back to that intro riff, the da-na-na,
dun, 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 and we've got
but we've got vocals on it. It's a great bridge back to the chorus. Do you know what? It just swings. It's got a lot of groove to this track.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's a lot of fun, this song. That's the thing I found. You listen to this, I sing along with it, I always finish this song with a smile. it's not a song I go in there feeling depressed about or come out feeling depressed.
I pretty smell that.
I just rock out to it.
Must be good live because as I say, it's got that crowd interaction with the.
I mean, even
Hales.
have the backing chants. They make sure that they come in and go, hey,
Yeah.
hey. It's like, you know, I was
It's
even
like-
doing it when I was listening to it. It's like, yeah, I'm going to join in.
It's a good one to do.
Yeah.
So the question is it metal? Does it get through our gatekeepers of metal?
It's a good parody of traditional metal.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Of course
Yeah.
it is. Of course
Is
it
it a
gets through.
parody?
No, it's not.
No.
I'm being
It's a
nice,
tribute.
mate. It's a tribute. Yeah.
No, really good. I mean, a good song. You know, you've discussed and you know this band that they've had different styles throughout their career, almost changed by the album. But I like this era of Avenged Sevenfold. You know, I really did enjoy the track. As somebody who doesn't know the band, I really enjoyed the track.
But it's one of these issues where you get a band that's been going for more than 20 years, and if you go back through their catalogue, you're not sure what you're going to get. We talked about this with Nightwish. The only band that you probably could say that if you go to any of the area, it's going to sound pretty similar is a song like Iron Maiden. It's all going to sound galloping riffs, and it's all going to be
Or a Beachery or a Bolt Thrower.
My
Yeah,
Dying Bride as well. Yeah.
My Dying Bride to a certain
So some of
extent,
those ones you could kind of cherry pick those sort of albums, but most bands that have been going for that long have tended to evolve over some period of time and change their
And that
influences.
includes Metallica, to be fair, doesn't it?
Yeah, they were good and then they got shit. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Right, if you enjoyed our video today, please do like and share, and we'll see you on the video sometime very soon. Take care.